Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Dumpster by request, where it's a review of the movie Avatar. Well, for the probably 2 or 3 of you who have not seen this movie, this one is apparently it's the year 2154. Humans have depleted Earth's natural resources, and some company called the RDA is looking for a valuable mineral on a planet called Pandora. So they put people into avatars, turn them into blue, 10-foot elf-like people, and the main one is named Jake, and he is a paraplegic army veteran or something like that. He gets put into an avatar. He gets whisked away to the planet Pandora, and his colonel says if he succeeds in all this, he can help him walk again. So, of course, as Jake the Avatar, he falls in love with some blue creature. Then the Colonel crashes the party at the planet. There's supposed to be some kind of valuable source on the planet that can pretty much help out Earth and everything like that. So, what does the Colonel do? Goes on the planet, completely destroys everything, tries to destroy everything, the creatures, the trees, the leaves, the stars, the sun, the people, all that other stuff, or 10-foot elves, whatever you want to call them, I have no idea. And the Colonel tries to get Jake while he's, I guess, in a catatonic state in the pod. But Jake's love interest, whose name I cannot pronounce because I have no idea how to pronounce it, saves him. He gets whisked away to the Avatar planet, where it looks like the last thing you see is his eyes, and it says the title of the movie. So yeah, the movie was directed by James Cameron, made almost $3 billion at the box office, and stars Sigourney Weaver's about the only one I can remember being in this movie. Now, Reno says it belongs in a dumpster, but do I agree or disagree? Honestly, I don't really have either way to say about this movie because I never watched it. The thing is, for you guys who follow these videos, you guys know I'm not really much into movies that make a ton of money at the box office. I really had no interest in seeing this movie from the first time I saw the trailer to all the hype it got from people that I knew, from critics, from all the money it made and everything like that. And personally, I think after Titanic, I'm just not really much of a James Cameron fan. I think the guy just tries to outdo himself every chance he gets. And quite honestly, I think the guy's got a king-size ego, or Mount Rushmore-sized ego. And the sad thing is, there's 3 more of these bad boys coming, so prepare for that one. But the guy who requested this one, Reno Wheat, well, he's sitting here beside me, and he wants to give his reasons why he says it belongs in a dumpster.
Because I had the bad karma of actually having to go watch this movie. Which I went with a friend, actually. I went to Oklahoma City, and we went to watch it because her son wanted to see it.
Right.
And I went in there, and I sat in the front row, me and a buddy, while his sister and her son sat, further up. And we're having to watch it in 3D glasses. Them little 3D glasses they hand you, whatever, 3D version.
That had to be fun.
No. I've never seen a movie so ridiculous in my life. I mean, pretty much the way you described it, except for the big point is that when the Marines go to destroy the planet, they got these giant robots they sit in to fight the avatars.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets worse. Just keep listening.
Okay.
These avatars, now they talk to the dragon with their hair. They attach their hair to the dragon somehow. I am not kidding.
Oh my goodness.
And they also attach their hair to what they call the prayer tree, which is a tree lit up. I don't know what it's supposed to be lit up with, but it's lit up. And it's a prayer tree, and they use their hair to talk to it.
Okay.
And they use their hair to get connected with the dragons.
Right.
I mean, it gets ridiculous. I mean, for the most part of it, I slept. The movie was kind of just dull. I mean, because until you get to the last 20 minutes of it,
right,
there's not much of a fight scene. You're just seeing, this guy's basically taking his brother's place. His brother was killed or something during a war or something. I'm not sure there.
Right.
And he takes over his brother's project. And the colonel, like you said, the colonel tells him, look, if you'll find out some secrets for me, I'll help you out in some way. Whether it's walk again or do something, I don't really remember. Yeah. I kind of was falling asleep by then. I mean, you can't see nothing exciting about it. I mean, the giant animal they have looks like a giant pig/dog, that comes at him. I am not kidding.
Wow.
They have the strange animal in there. When he does fall in love with this avatar, he sleeps with her, and then when he falls asleep, she wakes up and the blue thing ain't moving because he's back up out of the box thing or whatever.
Okay.
Until they decide to make him an actual avatar, that's after the Colonel tries to kill him. So they make him an actual avatar, they run the people off the planet.
Right.
The war was okay. I mean, that was about the most interesting part of the movie. Otherwise, if you're like me, you slept through it. If you had any sense of always slept. James Cameron, as far as the Terminators, did a hell of a job.
Yeah.
But this movie was not a good one. He had to be sitting around going, what will kids want to watch? Because obviously adults don't want to watch this fucking thing. He must have grandchildren going, Avatar, okay, for children, not for adults. If you got any sense, don't watch.
Oh,
Although my buddy's sister sat there, me and Buddy were passed out asleep. I wake up during the fight scene, he finally wakes up too, and he's like, is it over? I said, well, we're at the fight scene. He said, oh, all right, this is interesting. I said, well, at least the fight's interesting. He said, yeah, and you watch it fly around with dragons with the hair still attached to the dragon. Flying on the back of a dragon, hair still attached to it. It's like, how the fuck does that work?
Oh, man.
How do we talk with a hair? I mean, you got the long hair. Have you ever talked to a dragon with your hair?
I've never seen a dragon.
Have you ever attached your hair to a tree?
No.
And tried to pray to it?
It's gotten tangled in tree limbs, but it's never been
Well, that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, for me, it was just dead. It was James Cameron's one of his worst movies. The Titanic did better than this one. I actually sat through the Titanic and actually could stay awake through the damn thing.
Yeah.
Only once.
Okay.
But I couldn't even sit through this movie one time.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's how bad it was to me. It was just, and for people out there who do like it, good for them, I guess, I mean.
Right.
I was just not a fan. And if Sarah likes it, she's going to be real mad because I'm not a fan. But,
Well.
I mean, a lot of women did. There were a lot of women out there that liked the movie.
Right.
I don't know about guys. I mean, if there's anything like me and Buddy, we couldn't stand it. Believe me, if you want to fall asleep, just watch that movie. You ever get tired and be like, I can't sleep, put on Avatar. You will.
Yeah, because I think that movie's about 3 hours long.
About 3 hours and 20 minutes, I think.
Good Lord.
And 3 hours of it was dull. The last 20 minutes was good.
Oh,
Until the last maybe 5 minutes where they're reviving him with the prayer tree. And the prayer tree is the one reviving him to the Avatar. That's it for me. I've told you everything I know.
Okay, well, so I'm guessing he's not going to watch the next 3 of them. And
Shit? No.
Okay.
Not unless I need to sleep.
Right. Well, there you guys have it, a review of Avatar. He gave more of a description than I could of the movie. And please go check out Reno Wheat's channel, subscribe to him, and leave your thoughts either on his channel, because this is going to go on his channel too. Leave your thoughts below on what you think of the movie, whether you agree, disagree.
Let me ask something for this video's done. Let's make sure we remind them of the Reno Doc Show Saturday, but also,
right.
What about them 2 new drinks? We going to give them a try for the folks?
I definitely want to give them a try. I want to give them a try.
All right, guys, we'll look for those videos soon, probably around the 13th. I'll get a couple of sodas and try them.
Cinnamon Pepsi and mint Pepsi. So.
I think they call it Fire Pepsi and Ice Pepsi, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. All right, well, go check out his channel if you guys want to, and let him and I both know what you think of the movie Avatar. And if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you think you got a movie that belongs in a dumpster that might have had something to do with hair and trees, send it my way. I'll get on it ASAP.
I am not kidding.
Attach hair to trees. That's amazing.
You think I'm joking?
Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. I'm not going to turn blue anytime soon.